Africa's top 10 wealthiest people. The 18 African billionaires on the Forbes list come from 7 different countries, and none of them are newcomers to the club. None of them are newcomers to the club. South Africa and Egypt each have 5 billionaires. Nigeria and Morocco have 3. Welcome to the Kumbaya Africa channel. Today we're talking about billionaires in Africa. Let's go. All of Africa's continent billionaires are men. Isabel dos Santos of Angola, the latest woman to join the ranks, fell off the list in January 2021. That's her photo there. She's no more there, right? Despite the global pandemic, Africa's billionaires are wealthier than they have been in years. Pandemic got nothing on us. That's what the billionaires will say. The continent's 18 billionaires are worth an estimated $84.9 billion as a group, a 15% increase from a year earlier and the largest since 2014. Can you beat that? The continent's billionaires are worth 4.7 on the average, $4.7 billion on the average, up from $3.4 billion in 2014. Is that good or what? Soaring stock prices from Nigeria to Zimbabwe boosted the wealth of these tycoons. Beautiful. While demand for products ranging from cement to luxury goods have increased, even in the pandemic. These figures are provided by Forbes, which has been rating billionaires for many years. Right? So you can take a look at this graph. Net worths were computed using stock prices and currency exchange rates. All right, so they can be fluid. So as the thing changes, net worth generally changes. To determine the worth of a privately held company, Forbes used estimates of revenues or profits and applied prevailing price to sale or price to earnings ratio for similar public companies. Aliko Dangote of Nigeria is the continent's richest person for the 11th year in a row. Can you beat that? All right, he's estimated to be worth $13.9 billion, up from $12.1 billion last year due to a 30% increase in the shares of his company. Analysts discovered that a huge surge in housing development in Nigeria, as well as an increase in the government infrastructure spending, drove higher demand in the first 9 months of 2021. South Africa luxury goods magnate Johann Rupert has risen to number 2 from number 4 that he was last year. That's good for him. So more than 60% increase in the share price of his campaign financier, Richmond, maker of Cartier watches and Montblanc pens, boosted his fortunes to 11 billion, up from 7.2 billion. All right, a year ago, making him the biggest dollar gainer on the list. Nicky Oppenheimer, a South African who previously ran diamond mining firm De Beers before selling it to a mining firm Anglo American a decade ago, is ranked 3rd with an estimated $8.7 billion in wealth. Strive Masiyiwa of Zimbabwe is the biggest gainer in percentage terms. That other guy was busier gainer in dollar terms. So Strive Masiyiwa is up from 125%, $2.7 billion, up from $1.2 billion last year. Another winner is Nigerian cement tycoon Abdulsamad Rabiu, who has made $1.5 billion by taking another one of his companies public. Just simple. Just got people to buy into it and they have more money. Isn't that cool? Alright guys, let's meet the billionaires. Are you ready? Let's meet them. Do not forget to follow us across all social media platforms at Kumbaya Africa. Subscribe please. Alright, here we go. Billionaire number 1, Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest person, 13.9 billion USD. He founded and chairs Dangote Cement, the continent's largest cement producer. He owns 85% of the public traded Dangote Cement through a holding company. Dangote Cement has the capacity to produce 48.6 million metric tons annually and has operations in 10 countries across Africa. Johann Rupert, worth 11 billion USD, is the chairman of Swiss luxury goods firm Campaign Financier Richemont. The company is best known for brands Cartier and Montblanc. You know those pens? Montblanc pens. He owns 7% of the diversified investment firm Remgro, which he chairs, as well as 25% of Reinet, an investment holding company based in Luxembourg. Nicky Oppenheimer, worth 8.7 billion USD, is heir to the De Beers diamond fortune. He sold his 40% in the firm to a mining group, and Anglo-American, for $5.1 billion in cash in 2012. He was the third generation of his family to run De Beers. For 85 years until 2012, Oppenheimer's family occupied or controlling spots in the world's diamond trade. For 85 years. Read that again. Nassif Sawiris, worth 8.6 billion USD, is an investor and is king of Egypt's wealthiest family. His brother is also a billionaire. His most valuable asset is nearly 6% stake in sportswear maker Adidas. In December 2020, he acquired a 5% stake in New York listed firm Madison Square Garden Sports, owner of the NBA Kings and the NHL Rangers teams. All right, so we have Abdulsamad Rabiu, worth 7 billion USD. He is the founder of Boa Group, a Nigerian conglomerate active in cement production, sugar refining, and real estate. This guy is cool, right? In early January 2020, Rabiu merged his privately owned Obu Cement Company with the listed firm Cement Company of Northern Nigeria, which he controlled. The combined firm called Boa Cement trades on Nigerian Stock Exchange, and he owns 98.5% of it. Mike Adenuga, Nigeria's third richest man, what? $6.7 billion US dollars, built his fortune from telecoms and oil production. This guy used to be a cab driver. His mobile phone network, Globacom, is the third largest operator in Nigeria with 55 million subscribers. His oil exploration outfit, Corn Oil Producing, operates 6 oil blocks in the Niger Delta. Is that cool or what? Issa Ribab, worth 5.1 billion USD, is the founder and CEO of Sevital, Algeria's biggest privately held company. Sevital owns one of the largest sugar refineries in the world. Naguib Sawiris, worth 3.4 billion USD, is the scion of Egypt's wealthiest family. Built fortune in telecom, selling Alascom Telecom to the Russian firm, which is now Vion. Remember I told you about his brother earlier? Through his Media Globe holdings, Sawiris owns 88% of Pan-African pay TV and video news network Euronews. Beautiful, right? And he owns most beautiful resort too. Patrice Motsepe, worth 3.1 billion USD, the founder and chairman of African Rainbow Minerals, became a billionaire in 2008. He is the first black African on the Forbes list. Isn't that cool? In 2016, he launched a private equity firm, African Rainbow Capital, focused on investing in Africa. He has a stake in Salam. He's the owner of Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club. You know that club? Jacobus Petrus Koosbreker, worth 2.7 billion USD, is revered as the transforming South African newspaper publisher Naspers into an e-commerce investor and a cable TV powerhouse. He led Naspers to pay a reported $34 million for a third of Chinese internet firm Tencent. Isn't that a beautiful, fantastic investment, right? This guy is number 10 on the list, but he has a friend. Strive Masiyiwa is also 10th on the list. All right, he owns 50% of Econet Wireless, one of the largest telecom providers in Africa. He owns just about 50% of Econet Wireless Zimbabwe, which is part of his Econet Ethernet group. Strive Masiyiwa also owns over half of private equity companies, that he invests in. All right,